Hello friends. So we have started the Java collection series. In that we have completed the list interface, then queue interface. In that also we have completed array list class, then linked list class, and then priority queue class. So after that we are going to see the set interface. So set means we have to store the elements in the set by in order collection. It means you can store any element in that in any order. So the insertion order is not preferred. So it means whenever we try to insert any element, the element will be stored in any order. So we cannot get the particular order in the set. So that is why we can store the elements in the set. So why we need the set? So first of all, the set cannot store the duplicate element. Then set uses the equals and hash code method to get what we say to check the elements that are duplicates or not. And also the we cannot access the element by using index. So we have to access the element by directly calling the calling the element, or we can also use the for loop or iterator. So in set we can what we say we can only add only one null value, and we cannot use for loop. So normal for loop you cannot use for set. So because we are in set, we cannot get the element by using index. So that is why we cannot use normal for loop. So if you see in right hand side the hierarchy of set, so set is an interface that has implemented by hash set and link set, and was same with the sorted set interface. So this is a sorted set interface, and these two are implemented by only set. So that means hash set and link hash set uses set interface. So in hash set, there are elements are what we say elements are inserted, but we cannot tell the order of element. If you want to get the order of element, we can use the link hash set. That is the only difference between hash set and link hash set. But in sorted set, why we need the sorted set? So sorted set is if whenever we want to natural order or any prefer order, we can use this sorted set. So that is the only thing we need to use this sorted set. In that, this sorted set that means the tree set uses the sorted set interface. So it is the tree set is the class that uses the sorted set interface, and also that also uses the set interface. So in tree set, you have to insert the element by using some comparable and or like a comparator. You can sort the element, or you insert the element in the tree set. We cannot insert element directly, but the like a integer, like a string, they have implemented the equals and hash code methods. So if you see the equals and hash code method, so equals means whenever we try to check the element with other, so first it will call the equals method, and then it will call the hash code method. Then only we get the that the element is same or different. If element is same, so it will return the same hash code, or if element is not same, so it will give the different hash code value. So that in int we can see we are going to see in actual code. So let's dive into the code. So first of all, we have to first we are going to insert the set, that is set interface. So I'm going to use integer. We can also use that we call another without using data type. We can also insert the element, but I am here using data type. So I'm going to first use the hash set. So this is the representation of set, and here I am going to insert a data type as integer, and I'm going to import the hash set and the set interface in this class. Sorry. So after that, I'm going to add the element, that is set dot add. I'm going to add null value, so we can add null value. Then after I'm going to add what we say 100, set dot add 200, set dot add 300, And I'm going to add same element because I want to check the duplicates. So to print the element, you can use the system dot out dot println, that is set. If you check the result, yes. So we have inserted five elements, but we are getting only four elements in the set because in set we cannot insert the duplicates. So that is the thing. And also here we are getting the insertion order, but whenever we try to insert another element like a user friend, you cannot get the insertion order. So that is the thing. And if you see, so if going to get like a using for loop, I'm not able to use for loop because there is no method present in the what we say in say set, so that will recall the method element present in the set. So that is why we cannot use for loop. So there are these are the methods present in the set. Is first is empty, then second is contains, then iterator. This is we can apply the iterator. Then we can convert into to array to we can also modify that. So I can add the element. So that is why we use that method. We can also remove the method by only the object. We cannot remove the element by using index. So this is all. And we can also check that all the elements present in the set are present or not. We can check also. Same with these. And we can also retain the element. That is retain only the element in the set that contain the specified collection. We can get that element that is meant by that. So that we can use that. And these are the here we can see that equals and then hash code. So these are two methods we have to very important by to use the set interface. So this is the thing. So to get the what we say element that are present in the set, so I have to use for each loop. So first of all I have to give the data type integer. I have to give variable name I. Then I have to give the set name, that is set, and then I have to just print. Yes. So if you see, yes, I am getting one by one element that are present in the set. And if you want to use iterator, you can use that iterate. I have to import iterator and I have to give integer itr is equal to set dot iterator. It will going to convert that, and I have to use while loop to get one by one element atr dot has. Next, it will check that element is present in the set or not. If not, then it will stop that loop. So I have to print system dot out println, that is itr dot next. It will print that element. So if you see, so we are getting that element present in the set. And if you want to use the link asset, just we have to give link asset. So you have to import that. After importing, it will insert the element with the same asset, but it will follow the what we say order, and we will get the element that are inserted in the that order only. So that is why we use link asset. And after that, we are going to use what we say tree set. So to use tree set, and also so sorry for that. First, we will use the user friendly that is user defined class. So I have created one class that is book class. So in that I have book ID, then name, then publisher, and then price. And I also created the what you say, constructor class, that is constructor, then getter setter methods, and two string method to get the value present in the class. So to use the set, that is mean by use to set. So I have to use set. I will use book as a data type, equal to new as set as a book data type. So I am going to add new book. So I 100 book ID as a 100, and I am going to give ASD as a name. Then I will give publisher as DFG, and I will give price as 450. And same, I am going to copy paste, and I am going to insert that. I am going to do 101, then RT, and then 650. And I am going to print that. So if you see, I am going to print that set. So it will insert the element, because in set we are not using the what we say reset, or that means an insertion order or that. So, but in if you say I am going to insert the same element, so it will going to insert that. So I'm going to insert that same element. So if you see, I'm going to insert, I'm able to insert that same element because I didn't use the equals and hash code method. So that is why I'm able to insert duplicates. So in integer or string, they have implemented hash code and equals in their classes. But in my user-defined class, you cannot. We haven't inserted the user-defined class, so that is why. So to insert that, we have to use source. So in that, we have to use hash code and equals, and we have to give on which we want to check that element is equals or not. If you give all the elements, so it will check all the elements value, and it will check all the elements value, and it will give one hash code, and also it will check the equals method. And if you want to check only the book ID, it will also check that. So I'm going to use only book ID. I'm going to insert that element. So if you see the hash code, so if you, it will return the in integer format, and this hash code it will check in this code. So it will check in this code, and it will return that what we say, first it will check the equals, so the element is same or not. If same, then it will return the integer, that is hash code, and it will store in the set with their value, so in the background, so that will be stored. And if you want to see the result of every hash code, so you can also see that. So I have the same example, have same element present in the. So if you see the result, so I am getting the same hash code for same element are where I am checking. And if you see the elements in the set, I have only inserted two elements because duplicates are not allowed. So that is why we are not able to insert same element. And if you want to, if you change the this book ID, it will give another. If you see, we are getting another what we say hash code ID, and same the elements are inserted. Yes, so we have inserted successfully all the three elements. And if you are want to check the elements on the basis of name, So we can also use. So here we have to just change book ID with the book ID. We have to just change with the book name, that is name. I think I have given a name. So name. So we have to give name. So it will give according to the name. So here also we have to give name. So it is going to check that. So here also we have to change the equals method because this is a string. So I am going to change the method. You change the difference if you can see the difference. So I'm going to choose only name. I want only on the basis of name. You see, I'm getting the on the basis of name. And if you see the result, so I have different book ID, but I have same name. So if you see, I am not able to insert this name, this set. And also, if you want to see the, what you can say, this book, so I will print book ID plus this hash code. To see that, I'm going to change in the book with book ID. I'm going to give, I will give the answer. So I will get book ID with hash code. So if you see the book ID with hash code, you see I have another like I have different book ID, but I have same book that is hash code for both elements because I have used hash code on name. So that is why it is giving me the same hash code, and also the elements are only inserted two because of the same. For second example, like and if you want to use, so we are going to shift to the tree set. To use tree set, we have to first use normal tree set. So I'm going to use set, that is integer set new tree set. I'm going to use tree set and same with the set. So if you see, I have imported the tree set also and set. So I am going to insert the element that is add 100. So in tree set, we cannot insert null value. If you see, I am going to insert null value. So it will give error. Yes. So we are not able to insert null value in tree set because here we are using the natural or prefer sorting technique. So that is why we are not able to insert a null value. So that is the thing, we cannot insert this null value in tree set only. We can insert in a hash code and link hash code, link set. So we can insert that null value, but in set in tree set we cannot insert. So I'm going to change that 100 set dot add 200 set dot add 300 set dot add 400. So if you see, I'm going to change in 500 and this is going to be 50. So I'm going to give 50. And if you see the result, I'm getting in natural order, order in increasing order 50, 100, 200, 50, 500. And if you want to in another like for in decreasing order, you can also do that. So here I am using another technique that is book. That is book. I am changing the data type. So I'm going to use for book. You can see the difference. How we can sort the user-defined class. So I'm going to insert one that is So new book 101. Just give me a second. Set dot add new book. First we have to give that is the book ID. Then we have to give name. Then we have to give publisher. Then we have to give price. So successfully I have added the book. Same with another. I'm going to add another book. I will give QWE TYU. I will give price as 120, 102. Name as GFT and price as 850. And if I will stop this, so if you see, I'm going to stop this. So if you see, I have stopped the hash code and equals method. You can see the difference. Without using the hash code, we cannot insert the reset the element directly. Yes, we cannot insert the element. It will give the class cast exception because there is no cannot class the java.comparable. So there is no comparable method present in the preset. So that is bad. And also if I have I have opened this, that also it will give the error because we have not compare the element with another. So if I want to compare the element, I have to implement comparable method in this class, or we can use comparator to what we say comparator on the basis of another. So I'm first use the comparable class. So implement comparable. That means book. I'm going to insert the one method that is compare to. So that is method. So if you see, I have to compare the element on the basis of if this dot book ID equal to o dot book ID, we have to return. That means if both are true equal, I have to return 0. Else if this dot book ID is greater than the o dot get sorry o dot get book ID is greater than I have to return 1 and else I have to return -1. So this is the condition to what we say check the element by using compare to method by using comparable interface that is present in the java.lang package. So if you see, I am going to run the application. So it will insert all the element on the basis of book ID and in the increasing order. And if you want, I want in decreasing order, so I can do that. Just I have to change this. So it will change the decrease. So I will use for each loop just to get clear identification. So uh, yes, so just to see uh, what is the problem. Cannot cover the yes. I have to use here book. That's the thing. Because I have used data type as book, so I have to use book data type. If you see the result, I am getting the result in decreasing order. So first it will come 102, then 101, and then 100. If you want in the different order, you can also use that. So if you want another data type, so like by using, so I will use return These dot I have to use on the name. Get name dot compare to I have to use o dot get name, and it will sort according to name. See, I'm getting the according to name. First it will come A, then L, then Q. So that is the thing. And also, if you want to use comparator, so I have used comparator on the basis of sort price. You can do that also. So in sort price, I have to sort on the basis of price. So it will sort on the basis of price, and just I have to use comparator in the in this block. First, I have to delete this comparable method because we cannot use both comparable compare methods. So that is the thing. So I have to delete that method also. So to use sort price, just we have to pass new sort price class. So it will create the object and it will pass and it will check the elements on the basis of price and it will sort according to price. So we have used the comparator we have implemented, and in the comparator there is one method that is compare that will check the element on the basis of price. So if you see the result, so I am getting the price on the I am getting the answer in the on the basis of price. First it will come 150, then 450, and then 850. And if you want in the decreasing order, you can do that also. Like I have to just change the -1 to 1. So it will give me the same result. That is in decreasing order. I am getting the answer. So first it will come 850, then 450, and then 150. So that is the thing. So this is all about the set. So we have completed the set. After that, we are going to see. So we have completed the collection interface, all the things. After that, we are going to see the map interface that are not connected to the collection interface, but that is present in the collection hierarchy. So that is why we have to use the map in for every question. So like if you have Aadhaar card with, we can store with the name also. We can store voter ID also with that Aadhaar card. So that is why we have to use a map. That is the only element we can use in the REST API or other thing that are present in the Spring Boot. So we have to use that. So thank you. We are going to see in the next video about the map. Thank you.